Hello， 大家好，我哋 Gameplay HK， 我哋繼續玩霍格華茲的傳承。啱啱講完個開場，我盤白線就可以收割啦。喂，跟住就會 keep 住種嘅喎，即係得閒就要過嚟呢邊撳一撳個正方形收一收，順便可以探探教授。今集一開始咧就想做翻啲副任先，揾啲多多石咧，其實個獎勵係有個魔杖手柄噶。之前我就揾咗一粒噶啦，而家咧其實就唔難揾嘅，因為咧地圖上都已經有晒提示。
Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
嗱，都係呢一個傳送點，呢度有一粒。
Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
喺雷文克路塔，嗱上邊都有粒。
Accio. Levioso.
終於見到啲識喐嘅樓梯啦，不過呢個唔係移動嘅，呢個係產生出嚟。本來冇路，你一經過咧就會整條路俾你。咁喺電影見到嗰個移動樓梯咧，就其實咧係霍格華茲創辦人4位巫師其中一位雷文克勞諗出嚟㗎。原來就係呢一個位。
Accio.
喺同一個地方，最後一粒喺呢度。
Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
OK， 翻去攞獎勵先，交任務先啊！嗱，應承我唔好再玩多多石，咁你就自然有桃花運噶啦，信我，大師唔會呃你嘅。
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
咦，可以攞走㗎？咁衰，其實我想做啲惡作劇，但係算啦，俾翻佢啦，橫掂佢都俾獎勵我。
Of course, they are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful! I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
點醒佢先，好冇？
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
我真係想知佢咧究竟點樣長大嘅個家庭，係咪佢成個家族都中意玩呢樣嘢嘅咧？點極都唔明嘅。嗱，睇睇個魔杖手柄先，我麻麻地呢個淺紫色呢一個嘢，跟住隔離嗰個棕色 ，OK 呢個。夜媽媽佢企喺度做咩咧
Hello, Nellie. You seem excited about something.
The Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
我知咩事啦，就係等不利多間房度，好似蜻蜓咁樣成堆嗰種事啊！咁個女校長係咪想考驗同學咧？其實講真
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
你都試下啊！我覺得你得㗎噃。
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
當然由我嚟咧。
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
咁佢已經提示咗其中一個。
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
喺天文塔嗰度。幽靈啊，幽靈 ，hello， 你有冇見過尼古拉斯爵士啊？唔可以同佢講嘢，冇正方形俾我哋撳。哇，好靚喎呢度！個幽靈喺度欣賞室內嘅夜空。揾到條匙啦！
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
我哋要追住佢。呢邊，望一望先。喺度。
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
咁交叉拍擊。
Got it.
中啊！
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
一枚老舊嘅硬幣啊！咁有我哋學院嘅標誌嘅。同埋上邊有啲嘢睇喎。寫俾薩蒂亞蒂，佢話聽到呢件事一定好開心嘅，因為佢喺劍橋聯絡人嗰邊咧收到個消息，對方承認佢哋對流星雨理解確實有誤嘅。睇嚟咧，愛爾蘭同英格蘭兩位天文學家都參考咗某位意大利天文學家嘅作品啊，而且據佢所知咧，佢哋全部都係麻瓜。佢提議要計算地球近地軌道塵土嘅位置，藉此嚟連結隕石同埋衛星。呢個諗法咧真係妙啦！如果佢哋有魔法嘅望遠鏡咧可以用嘅話咧，就前途無可限量啊！令人氣餒嘅就係咧喺通訊過程中啊，佢感覺自己仲係繼續用緊以前新史學者嗰個筆名。雖然佢覺得隱藏自己真實身份呢件事令人興奮啊，但係佢唔喜歡背後嘅原因。好期待下旬一起去簡塔曼塔天文台嗰邊旅行。呢封信呢，就係蘇查里塔寫俾佢個妹嘅。我話俾佢知我揾到條匙先。
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like a Gryffindor house token. I bet it unlocks our house chest. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in our common room and heard there are also in the other common rooms. Keep an eye out.
即係話之後都會有呢啲咁嘅事，周圍飛下飛下。
I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Gryffindor house chest.
嗱，將嗰樣嘢咧就擺喺我哋學院嘅箱裏邊。
This must be my house chest. I just need to insert the token. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this.
喂，
Quite a few by the look of it.
即係要擺滿佢喎，總共要16個。好啦，都係要做翻啲主線嘅，又係令人期待嘅魔藥學課程。講起魔藥學，大家想整咩？嗱，我就想整套真劑啊！喂，最重要係意亂情迷水啊！
Maybe Aura's or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow.
I saw an aura badge on Professor Sharp's
同學到齊啦，我遲咗少少，開始任務先。
letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp.
The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
呢支咁嘅回神魔藥，我哋一開 game 都飲過一支嘅。嗱，試下調製呢啲最普通嘅補血藥先。
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
逆時針。
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
白仙我哋之前有種過嘅，加埋啲蘑菇精汁，再加前後4滴。順時針。阿 Sir， 煲湯煮好啦。阿 Sir， 請熱氣下枯草 ，OK 嘅啦。
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
試飲啊呢邊啦。
Not an easy potion to brew.
正啊，下次加珍珠俾你。
And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
再要整其他藥水，需要收集啲材料去佢 office。
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
阿 Sir 講得咁大聲，搞到啲同學羨慕添。我攞少少嘢出嚟㗎啦。
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
我諗少一兩條毛，阿 Sir 未必知嘅，數唔齊㗎嘛啲毛都。你有冇數過自己有幾多條啊？
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
希望裏邊冇 CCTV。
Your potion should not be that.
Revelio.
雜種犬皮毛，再加埋呢個火灰蛇蛋。難得入嚟睇埋教授啲私人文件，嚟自正氣師辦公室嘅。巴爾金同埋伯克斯最近喺呢個非正常營業嘅時段活動好頻繁啊，尤其是喺清晨嗰陣，有啲可疑嘅貨物運到佢商店嘅門口。咁即係話正氣師要出動嘅啦，就想派更多人去支援原本已經監視那間店鋪嘅正氣師。哦，教授都係其中一名正氣師嚟㗎噃。酒紅色嘅長袍，哎呀，幾多條毛啦，好幾條羽毛。哇，原來係攞最靚嗰條啊
Revelio.
死火啦，可能真係阿 Sir 會知道啊，唔緊要，唔攞都攞咗，交貨先。
Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
OK 啊，望一望 其他同學。
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
作為巫師，少少傷使乜驚？
Should you chop the dittany or crush it? Wrong
我哋要
answer
整呢個
could
眼得
result in
固
the
魔藥，
unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
等少少時間，搞掂。
And now we add the
望
mallow
一望
sweet.
同學先，
And that's odd. What's happening?
佢煲嘢特別唔同色㗎。
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
咩事啊？
Get it!
喂！
Dragon tongue!
試嚟放煙花，搞咩啊？
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
嚇！
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
哎呀，弊啦！阿 Sir 咁鬼醒嘅，冇理咁多字，首先一陣間俾個套真劑我，飲完我都係照講噶啦。
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
其實呃唔到佢噶啦，沙冧先。下次我唔敢偷毛噶啦。
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
烏羅湯。
Revelio.
頭先見到啲正嘢嘅，呢個係夏普教授正氣師徽章。正氣師係負責保護巫師界免受各種威脅啊，尤其是係黑魔法師啊。我揾翻條友先。
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
嗱，頭先我就坦白直認咗，即係衰咗咧就唔好講大話咧，冇事。
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
下次你自己偷毛啦。佢嗰都係 keep 住唔同色紫紫地咁樣嘅喎。好啦，臨離開之前，等大家欣賞下呢一個魔藥教室。OK。朝任務咧要離開學校喎，去一個好遠嘅地方啊。咁我玩主線咧都係第一次踏足出嚟嘅啫。 一樣放緊4個學院嘅紙鷂喎，以為有骷髏粉嘅傳送點。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
睇先，啱啦呢邊。呢啲屋。 可唔可以白掛鼠入去㗎？鎖咗嘅呢邊咧，我遲少少先翻嚟啦，記住啦嚇。奇獸學教室嚟嘅原來。咦？ 可以打到嘅真係，攞到月長石， 同埋要執下啲菇仔。啱啱上完魔藥堂，仲有呢啲執唔到啊？打唔打得爛啊？喂，有少少喎，割埋佢啦，唔好咁嘥啊！唉，真係。哇，嗰邊有個氣球啊！有300零米。我想喺呢度望一望先。咦？呢度原來你過
Handy
啦。
resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
早知用呢個傳送點，唔緊要。頭先都開咗2個。嗱咁啊，今次跑山檔欣賞下呢隻 game 嘅戶外嘅風景啦。嗱，呢度又有間屋啦。循例都要敲敲門咧，可唔可以入嘅？再加上有個成語啊，順手牽羊。真係有羊。可以入啊，今次正。有寶箱，唔客氣。哦，我唔攞住啊，都係遲啲翻嚟攞。裝備欄太少位啦。呢邊個工作台係場地管理員嘅工具啊，呢啲可能被施咗魔法，創造各式各樣嘅家具，將小屋佈置得舒舒服服。就算居住者體型巨大都無妨，即係咪之後嘅海格啊？好，繼續跑。
This looks intriguing.
有位小姐約我哋喺荒山野嶺。
It is good to see you, my friend.
立立，有咩可以幫到你？
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
放心，生怪好渣嘅啫。突然間好口疏，唔知點解。講少少俾佢聽。
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more
好似
thing.
講得太多，會唔會啊？
It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
原來佢同嗰個 Rannoch 都有啲過節嘅喎。
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
好啦，又有位同學願意幫
What's
手
going
啊
on！here?
跟住嗰邊咧就話要協助陌生人。咦？嗱，順便經過，首先做咗個女仔嘅支線任務先。
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
下次喺海邊啲任務咧，小心啲接啊，因為咧我冇帶泳衣啊。不過作為有型嘅巫師，冇理由唔接支線任務嘅。
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
係一件傷心嘅事，我哋幫一幫細伯啦。
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
另外星盤係啲咩嚟先？
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
即係話要我落水執翻個用唔到嘅星盤，只不過係俾翻個安慰阿細伯。
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
嗱，幫佢之前咧，我哋首先要去咗賣啲嘢先。
Hogsmeade, here I come.
太少位啊，時不時都要賣嘢。
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
好啦，我哋 ready 噶啦。為咗葛雷斯小姐，咁可惜咧就冇如腮草，如果唔係咧，真係可以潛落水底啊！根據翻小地圖咧，直線去白色嗰點度先。個紫色嘅圓圈，同埋前面我見到有啲氣泡咁嘅物體，搜尋一下，會唔會撈到啲咩上嚟咧？哇！喺水底有啲衫啊，有啲可疑喎，點解水底會有衫咧？我幻想緊會唔會有人遇溺係啲死者遺物嚟㗎？仲有面罩。 灰地奇嘅隊服。有個白手套，我諗呢個 last 咧，一定係佢要嘅嘢啦。真係啊，交差。哇！成身濕晒，本書又如何呢？不過你啲魔法書應該唔怕濕嘅。
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
可以揀唔俾佢都有嘅。
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
其實都係一個教學咧，教我哋可以潛水攞嘢。OK， 咁做埋個主線任先。
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be so...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You'll regret crossing my path.
喺我表演啦！掉！
Levioso. Accio.
喂！掉！我唔得喎，飛走咗。仲有一堆唔通？係喎。呢個會唔會勁少少啊？有啲新敵人嘅資料，咁樣有弱點添嘅。
Incendio. I'm not going anywhere with you.
掉！放蕩！哦，兩下啦咪。上去。走上山，死啦！佢好似投降喎，嗌緊。誒 ，kill 埋。
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
個個都咁讚我嘅。
Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
梅林的胡子，即係驚訝咁嘅意思啊！
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
有解謎嘢玩啊！
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
去呢邊，香錦葵。
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you...
Revelio. I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground.
仲未有掣可以俾我撳。
Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
得啦。
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
要我哋自己解開喎。個圖案咧有4個綠色圓形，而我行運成個地區咧就發現咗3個呢啲柱，就唔係4個，得3個嘅啫。我以為會同啲綠色圈圈對應啊，我揾咗好耐噶啦。咁就試一試點着晒佢哋。
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
梅林胡子驚唔驚啊？
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
佢喺活米村開鋪頭嘅唄。
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
完成咗一個梅林嘅試煉啦，咁起咗一座咁嘅嘢出嚟，仲可以增加裝備容量。今集啲主線大部分咧都係啲教學啦，好似整啲魔藥啊，同埋呢個梅林嘅試煉啊、潛水攞裝備啊等等。收集任務我自己會做咗佢嘅。嚟緊主要咧都想拍多啲古仔俾大家睇下個主線。
Our house ghost is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
太好啦，可以揾尼古拉斯爵士啊！咁我哋下集翻入去霍格華茲啦。各位哈利波特 fans， 我哋下集見 ，thank you， 拜拜。